My ex ruined an 8-year relationship for a 4-month affair, and now she regrets it. The first red flag was when I proposed to her on August 22nd, 2020. We were on our 8th anniversary, riding a Ferris wheel into the night sky, surrounded by stars and beautiful lights. She never gave me an answer. Not a no, not a yes, just silence. I thought she just had trouble processing what I did, but the truth was, there was something dark going on that she was too cowardly to tell me. Fast forward to the end of November, when she told me that she needed to cover for a coworker whose family died, and we wouldn't be able to spend her day off together. It was right after she was happily texting someone, and hid her phone when I walked by. Weird as hell. Whoever she was talking to, she didn't want me to know, because I saw she was deleting texts right before she turned the phone away. I didn't announce my suspicion. I'm going to work tomorrow to cover for someone. Someone died in her family, and she's never going to have the chance to go to the funeral if she misses it that day. I'll do laundry before that, too. Understandable. She was going to have a busy day off, but the vibes warned me something was wrong. Then comes Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020. She packed up laundry and was super excited to leave the house. Bye, love. I'm going to do laundry. Then I'll head off to work. You can stay home. I insisted on going. She fought against it. But I know you don't like doing laundry. Why not just stay here? And I told her I wanted to help out. She didn't seem very pleased, but we left the house together. She stopped by a gas station to grab quarters, and she left her phone in the car with me while music played. Then she got a text that interrupted the music. I checked the phone, and I noticed another man's name. I quickly opened up the message log, and I read her last message. I'm really sorry, but I can't have sex with you today. Kyle came with me to do laundry and is on the way. I think he suspects something. I went livid when she came back. She realized she was caught. She sat in the driver's seat saying absolutely nothing, while my unbridled fury erupted at the discovery. I began smashing the dashboard. I took my box of drive-thru chicken and smashed it as well. I cussed. I called her a traitorous, backstabbing, cheating cunt. I yelled fuck you at her. I told her I hated her. I flipped her off to her face and stormed away, yelling at her, I hope he was fucking worth it, as I slammed the door as hard as I could. I sent hateful, angry texts to her. I have never done that before. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. It helps me hit the YouTube algorithm. It's the first time I ever told someone that I loved that they were a cunt. After I had time to calm down at the apartment, and she came crawling back, I confronted her and demanded the truth. She looked down at the ground and stayed silent, mustering the courage to stop being a lying coward for once. She cheated because she wasn't in love with me anymore. She fell out of love with me a year ago due to her needs not being met, but never told me this and pretended nothing was wrong. That she'd been cheating on me with him in secret for 4 months, including around the time we had our anniversary. That she is in love with him and wants to start a family, serious relationship with him, and that he is falling for her. She also is still seeing him, but didn't want to break up with me until after Christmas. So basically, I was still paying the rent of some girl who didn't love me for an entire year. And once she was done with me after Xmas, she would move on to her secret man after she was done using me. Were the happy and good times we were experiencing together that whole year a lie? Why would she lie? How many of her kisses were fake? Her hugs, her cute demands for affection, our laughter, our sex, us holding each other in bed and being happy we weren't spending it alone. How much of it was all a farce to keep me there, helping her with the bills? Hearing this all at once broke me. It broke me so badly that she started crying too. In her mind, she believed I would never find out her secret plot to replace me with a rebound, but I did. She had no idea how to handle this confrontation. She buckled and apologized profusely, wishing she had never done this to me. But the damage was already done. She gave in to lust and had an affair. She fell in love with a man who didn't even spend enough time with her. She is smitten by someone who is just using her for sex, but convinced her that they are going to start a family together. She is, as my supportive best friend told me, a fucking retard. She threw away our relationship for a fantasy the other man crafted, and now she was trying to rationalize her decisions. telling me she fell out of love for me a long time ago, that everything that I lacked he had. He bragged about his money and his house, and she got sucked in, totally ignoring the fact that he doesn't put any effort into regularly being with her, and is seeing other girls too. They're not exclusive at all. It's too late though. She already cheated. She already lied. She already got caught trying to use me, and then dumped me at the end of the year. So I ended it with her, and every day since then has been a catastrophic storm of self-hatred, fighting my desires for revenge, suicidal thoughts, resisting the urge to try and make it up to her, and breaking my addiction to her. Thankfully, a mutual friend I told realized how badly I was hurting, and told me that staying in the same apartment with my ex only opened the wounds even more, that staying there won't fix anything, and it actually just prolongs our suffering. I wanted to get in the way of her and her secret man, to stay there and try to rekindle something, but we couldn't be the same. The truth was there, and our friendly, loving activities have been permanently poisoned. I can't cuddle a girl who doesn't love me. I can't kiss a girl who gave oral to another man. I can't say, "I love you, have a good day," to her anymore. I had hatred and vengeance boiling in my blood and festering into my every memory. So I packed up all my stuff without telling her and had her drop me off at our friend's house. She offered me her Bulbasaur keychain so I could remember the good times. I rejected it. I told her, "I don't want anything to remind me of a girl who doesn't love me." And she choked up, walked back to the driver's seat, and drove away. And since then, I have never messaged her, never reached out to her, and am making a deliberate effort to never look up her social media accounts. My friend still talks to her and tells me that she is falling apart, that me not being around the house is fucking with her, that thinking about all of our good memories hurts her, and that her secret man may have all this money, attractive qualities, and vehicles, and showers her with validation and compliments that make her want to fuck him. But everything else I did stopped being fulfilled. The small important things that didn't make her feel alone. The gifts, the reassurance, going out and eating, enjoying birds at the park, playing with our pet rabbit, drawing cute stuff for her. Her secret man does nothing of that. He just calls her up when he's craving her mouth and body, but nothing more than that. Their honeymoon phase is ending. The excitement and joy are wearing off, and the fantasy is falling apart. But my heart is still broken. The relationship is still ruined. She still chose him over me, even if lust compelled her to think she fell out of love with me a year ago, and that she didn't want to spend the rest of her life with me. She still said it. She can't rationalize something this bad. She should have told me something was wrong if she was that unhappy. I'm trying to accept that there's no going back. Trying to remind myself it wasn't my fault. I still catch myself trying to fix this relationship, trying to go back to her, tell her how much I still love her and want to do anything to fix what was broken. But that is the absolute opposite of what I should do. She gave up on the relationship 4 months before this. It's her responsibility to apologize for this horrendous act against me and beg for me back. She lied to me and decided to fuck me over in the worst way possible. And it might have come true if it wasn't for the vibes I got, this mysterious sense that told me to pay attention to a very minute detail, which helped me unravel this deceitful scheme and saved me before I got used for my last cent and was flushed out of the apartment broke and alone. Have you ever gotten a vibe like this? When have you been warned out of the blue that something was seriously wrong with your relationship? Be sure to like and subscribe as it helps the channel to grow. Comment what you think about the situation below. Thanks for watching.